Hi guys, it's that time. It's your Auntie Victoria, aka Auntie Vicky. And when you see this face, you know what is coming. So I welcome you all back to my YouTube channel. And I welcome you back to all my subscribers, all my new subscribers. Yay! Thank you. Thank you for subscribing to my channel. Thank you for your support. Thank you also for commenting on my channel, guys. You don't know how that made me feel. So, guys, it's that time, as I said before, for part 2 of my story time of how my sugar daddy assisted me to leave Jamaica. So guys, before I get into the video, I just want to ask you to remind you to subscribe, guys. All those who have watched my video on Facebook, please go over to my YouTube channel, subscribe to my channel, and watch the videos, guys. I've got quite a few videos on it, and it's all about my story time of how I left Jamaica, of how I left the UK as a child with my family, and we went back to Jamaica, and that's where we grew up, in Jamaica. So please guys, go over to my YouTube channel, watch those videos, and don't just watch them, please, may I beg. Subscribe to the comment, man. Let me know how you think those videos are going. Comment and interact with me, guys, and watch the videos and just tell me if they're rubbish. My back broad, I can't take it. So just let me know how you like the videos, or if you don't like the videos. But anyway, for all those who have watched those videos, I thank you for supporting me. So yes, remember now, go over there, subscribe, like up the videos, share the videos, and also tell a friend of a friend of Victoria's Reality Corner. So let's get into it, guys. So part 2 now of this story time, and I believe I left off when my cousin was returning back to the UK after the funeral of my cousin who passed away, and that by this time my time also was coming to an end in Miami, because my sugar daddy, Mas Tom, was also getting ready to return to Jamaica. So you know, guys, me come with him, and he met me come there, and he met me go Florida. So naturally, I have to go back in it, because he met me go there. So anyway, guys, this is where I'm gonna kick off. So, yeah. So when it came now for me to tell Master Tom that I've got this idea now that I really, really want to go to the UK. And at this point, I don't want to go back to Jamaica, because I know if I go back to Jamaica, I'm just going to get stuck. And if I go back to Jamaica, I don't believe he's going to help me to go all the way to the UK. So I'm coming up with something now in my head. How am I going to break this news to him? Because by this time now, I'm discussing it with my cousins that, you know what, I really like that idea of going back to England. And, you know, I got the opportunity now when my cousin who's leaving, he's saying, come, and you're ready, come, because I have place can put you up, and, you know, just come, just take the leap of faith and just come. And I'm thinking, is he serious? Is for real? But he seems genuine, and he says, yeah, just come. He will provide somewhere for me to stay, and from there, we just take it from there. So by this time now, guys, he's gone back on a plane, gone back with his family back to the UK, and I'm now in Florida. I'm now still in Miami, and just thinking now, how am I going to break this news to Master Tom? So anyway, when it was time for Master Tom to come pick me up, I don't even think I waited for him to come and pick me up because, I had his number so I could ring him. No. Yeah, I could ring him. But those time, I'm trying to remember, it's not mobile phone, it was like house phone. So you'd have to ring him on the house number and stuff like that. So anyway, I chose my time and I remember ringing him and telling him now this plan. Hey, guys, I was nervous because I didn't know what to expect. I don't know what he's going to say. I don't know if he will support that idea. But anyway, I'm saying, you know what? I'm taking a leap of faith. So I called him and I explained to him what happened. And he was like, yeah, your cousin come from England and come to the funeral because, he was away doing his thing. So I wasn't really keeping him abreast of what was happening. And so I was explaining to him now what was happening. And I said to him, you know what, Master Tom, there's an opportunity that I can go back to England. And you know that I'm a dream. Because from ever since, speaking with him, he knows that I really want to go back to England. So I'm pulling this one on him now and I'm saying, you know what? That's my dream. I really, really want to go back to England because that's where I was born. And I believe if I go back, there will be more opportunities for me. I believe it will make my life better. And not only that, I wanted to go back and go to school because I didn't get to go to college in Jamaica. I didn't really get to go to high school either because finances and, at the time we had this exam called the Common Entrance exam. And unfortunately, I don't know, it's not made for everyone. I didn't pass. And I believe I took the Common Entrance. No, I think it was one time I took the Common Entrance and I didn't pass. So because of that, I didn't really get to go to high school. So in my head, I wanted to go back where I could have this opportunity to go to, upgrade my education, go back to go to college and, better myself, better my life, not just for myself, but for my children. So I'm there now over the phone telling him this is what I want to do. And he's listening to me, but he's coming up with his plans for me. Because now by this time, he had a plan for me. So I tell me, say, boy, me hear what you're saying about, it sounds good, but here now, I want to, if you come back to Jamaica with me, me go set you up in a business, anything you want to do, you can go do it if you want to go. Because at that time, in Jamaica, they got this thing where they call like buy and selling. You could go and set up your own little shop. You could go Panama or them little small islands and buy your goods and, come back and set up your business. So he was saying anything, if you want to do hairdressing, if you want to do, whatever, accountant, whatever you want to do, he's willing at this time to help me to do that. So he's willing to put him hand in pocket and pay for me to go back to school and to better myself independently. But this is what he's saying. And I'm thinking at the same time, but I don't want to be, I don't want this man to have this holding over my head. Like if he does this for me, then it's like I'm going to be tied into him for forever. Because, when someone starts spending money upon you them type of way, then so at the end of the day, it's like he's going to say he's invested in you. So I didn't want him to invest in me like that. I didn't want him to be pouring out his money like that on me. And at the same time, guys, I just didn't see a future with him. At the time, he was and I'm not going to lie, at the time, he was an end to a means because he was helping me out. And I really appreciated the help, but I didn't really see a long-term future with Master Tom. And Master Tom in his head wanted a wife. He wanted, a long-term future. And I'm thinking, that is not for me. I don't want that. Furthermore, I was coming out of a relationship and I just wanted to be independent. So now I am have to kind of really, you know, prove my story to him. You know, I appreciate what you want to do for me. I respect the fact that it's because of you why I get to even go up on a plane in the first place. Or you why I leave Jamaica, and I really appreciate the fact, and I will always respect you for that. But at the same time, I want to do something on my own. I want to take this opportunity to go back to England and go back to college and set myself up. And at the end of the day, I can know that I did that on my own. So at this point, I didn't even want him to pay the ticket. I wasn't asking him for money for the ticket, because this is what I'm telling him now. I says, listen, you don't even have to pay the fare. My cousins are willing to help me to get the money together and give me the money for the fare. So it's not like I want you to pay for the ticket. And once I go, so now I'm telling him this now, like once I get there and I settle down and things sort out, then, you know, I will come back and I will visit, because he said, but you're not going to remember me, and you're not going to this, and you're not going to that. So I says, no, man, I'm not going to forget you. But at the same time, this is my opportunity, and I need to take this opportunity. So in the end, he was saying, all right, think about it and let him know, and anything I want to do, he will support me in that. So by this time we had I think I had about a week to kind of give him my answer to his proposal, and, you know, make up my mind in what I want to do. So I said, okay, I'll do that. So in the end, the week came and I thought about it and I rang him. But by this time now, the ticket now is coming to an end where we have to book our flight. So he wants to know if I'm returning back with him. So guys, when him call and I tell him, say, you know what? I've made my mind up. Me a guy England. And he says, well, if that's what you want to do, I will support you, you know, but I'm going to miss you. And, you know, and if you go there, you know, like it, just make him know, he will buy me back a ticket and I can come back. And anyhow me go there and, you know, it's not working and I don't like it, then he will buy me back a ticket. So when I heard him say that, I said, yes, finally, he's agreeing. So I said, yeah, man, definitely. So we parted ways there. So I didn't even get to see him. I didn't even get to see him physically to say bye. I didn't get to see him to say, I really appreciate what you've done for me. All this was over the phone. But anyway, me never business, because now me know, say yes. He's not holding it over my head. He's not trying to pressure me. And I'm saying, no, man, I'm going. So we parted ways and we said, okay, yeah, this is it. So by this time he left and he went back to Jamaica. So now I'm in Miami with my cousins and we're trying to figure out now a ticket to get to England. So back in the days, they had something where they call like standby. You go on standby. And because we were living so near to the airport, my cousin them said they're going to buy me a one-way ticket, and it would be like a standby ticket. So, you know, back in then, the standby ticket was coming up real cheap, really cheap. So my cousin said, all right, we put you on a standby. So I remember going out there the first trip to the airport, and I was there all day. We were waiting for a flight, but the flight then was full. That day, no flight coming up. And then 1 day passed, 2 days passed, we go back a third day, and no flight again coming up. And I'm saying, boy. But anyway, we know eventually something would have to come up. So guys, on the third try, went out there and there was seat on that flight. And guys, my cousin purchased my ticket, and I believe the price for the ticket at the time was $199 US dollar. Can you imagine? $200 to go to England. Boy, them days we come back. You would have never get that in a lifetime here now. $200, 199 was the ticket. So my cousin then paid for the ticket, and I had my little bag, my little suitcase when I come from Jamaica with, and my little clothes, and I boarded that flight, guys. So now it was a flight now from, and guys, I'm telling you, if I pinch myself, I'm thinking, no, this ain't happening, this ain't happening, this ain't happening. So anyway, by this time I'm corresponding with my cousin in the UK and telling him, we're going to the airport every day, we're on standby. So once I get a ticket, then, you know, I will let him know. So once I got the ticket, I didn't go back home, went straight on the flight, and that was it. So then my cousin now had to inform my cousin now in England that she dep on this flight, this is the flight number, and she's on her way to England to you. Guys, now at first, you know, remember, I came from Jamaica with somebody who went on flights regular, but now it was just me on my own some taking a flight longer, because to Florida was about maybe 1 hour and some minutes. Now this was going to be about a 7-8 hours flight. So I'm thinking, Jesus. So anyway, got on the flight, and yeah, got on the plane took off, and I'm on my way to the UK, London, UK. Guys, that was a trip and a half. That was a journey, guys. And I remember asleep, awake, the flight can't reach. And I'm like, Lord God, so long it take. But anyway, eventually it came to an end, and we landed in Gatwick, London, UK. So guys, if you want to hear, I know you want to hear the next part of this video of what happened when I arrived in the UK, then just remember to like up the video, subscribe to my video, and also to tell a friend of Victoria's Reality Corner, guys. And I'm coming with part 3 of what happened when I landed in the UK, Gatwick. Okay, so until next time, I love you for free. I love you with the love of God. Until next time, guys, take care. God bless. Peace out.